Hello, my name is Alia, and today I will be discussing my research question: to what extent does virtual reality affect the severity of mental disorders within adolescents? The two stimulus I used, these are the given ones. I did use more in my works cited. Williamson, The Video Games and the Future of Learning, and Gredler, Educational Games and Simulations and Technology in Search of a Research. Period. Anyways, my first lens is scientific. I researched how exactly video games are able to connect the dots between mental disorders and anxiety disorders. So an adolescent brain, or human brains in general, have networks in which you can associate certain photos or memories with a feeling. Video games are able to take this feeling and reconnect it with something else through techniques such as instant reward or other styles, I guess. According to Buckley and Anderson, 2006, memory is a network of concepts and their links, which may be developed to connect concepts that have been experienced together. A child with an anxiety disorder is able to connect the idea of control or relaxation, which can be presented in virtual reality, and they will be able to apply these concepts in real life. Many believe that these disorders cannot be helped through medication, or can only be helped through medication, and therefore detest the idea that a simple game or something like virtual reality can help children with anxiety or impulse control disorders find it can soothe the side effects, I guess. However, this claim is, or they say that it's all in evidence. There is no evidence, and it's all based in theory. However, these are all, these can all be, these can all be countered with the fact that many studies have been done with MRI machines and people hooked up to certain brain scanners, which show that when people are playing video games, the brain will be rewarded in ways that can be equivalent to as if when you eat food almost. However, in terms of, like I said, relaxation and satisfaction, socially, people view video games as a way of isolating yourself. Everybody sees a gamer as a loner on a TV or on a screen, unable to connect with others. Recent studies show, however, that games can bring together people, increasing their social adeptness, you could say, or ability to socialize with others. That would help with, again, disorders such as social anxiety. Because some people have a fear of being around others. The screen is kind of a filter through that. A counter would say, you could say that video games foster violence instead of social activity, or that they aren't talking to anybody and they're just playing a game. However, like you said, research has shown that many students or adolescents do prefer to play video games with people they already know. Moreover, some people will argue that there's no evidence to show that they do that they play with people they know. However, data from the evidence that counter says would say that, it's based in games that aren't multiplayer, in single player games, which of course would have no ability to talk to anybody else. You're playing on your own, so obviously the information and data is skewed. Ethically speaking, children with disorders have a disadvantage in social situations or here in the classroom. So VR and video games have the capacity to bring a new situation or a situation that is built for this specific student in order to allow them and help them learn and develop the skills needed to catch up or be able to do any of the work presented in a classroom. A new VR has been tested with adolescents diagnosed with an impulse control disorder or an eating disorder. The self-control is evaluated and strengthened using situations brought up to the student in which if they show or produce more self-control, they're rewarded with, let's say, maybe more tasks or even just online like money. Students can return to class or return to their situation after recovery. Yeah, and in conclusion, video games have the ability to help foster a more healthy and positive environment for students. These are my words.